Defy Velocity Coaching, and I am bringing my favorite exercise today. So I get a lot of questions about how do we restore the pelvic floor and things like that after giving birth or even leading up to that from women. It's a great concern. It's part of your core, believe it or not, for everybody. And so there are simple tricks. I'm just going to give you a few of my secrets today. Okay? So if you can, if you have like a little mini ball, you can squeeze here, get those legs together, squeeze at the knees, okay? Either one's okay. I will give you one bit of information. The further the ball is away from your hips, the harder it will be on the pelvic floor that you're trying to strengthen. Why? Because the lever arm is different. It's a formula of force. So if you want to challenge, move the ball further away from the midline and hips of the body, away from the body. And if you want to make it easier, keep it at the knees, okay? So all I'm going to do is just add this little piece where we can squeeze the adductors of the legs together toward the midline of the body here. And then, but your power is going to come from, you got to promise me one thing. If you extend the legs out, you do not let it take the load back up. So you got to take these hips and you got to roll them in towards your belly button, okay? So now we're here, right? We are going to extend the legs out as far as you can. You can keep them bent if you need to, because you just have that resistance in half by not extending the legs out all the way. It makes it easier if you bend them, because you're not having to bear the weight of that full leg extending out. So when you bring the legs out, if you feel your low back come off the floor, it means you got to go back to a modification because you've not mastered that strength yet in that form. So come back here, pull those hips in towards your belly button. Try again. Try if you can do it bending the legs and back in. But we're going to add to it, okay? We're going to add to it. So if you can go full extension here, I want you to tighten those rectus abdominis muscles in that core. And two things. I got two challenges for you. So you either fully lengthen the legs or bend them. You either squeeze the ball at the knees or at the ankles. And how do we take it up? How do we take it up from there? Okay, I'm going to ask you to tighten the top rectus abdominis right here that you feel right below the sternum, and I want that to pull the shoulders off the floor and try to keep the shoulders off the floor the whole time. If you can't, it's okay. If you feel burning in the neck, it means the core is not doing enough work, so your neck is coming in trying to stabilize the head. Your head is heavier than you think. So what I want to ask you to do is breathe out like hurricane wind strong, Kansas wind strong, like, and see if you can tighten your core more. And if you can, does that relieve the pressure in the neck, and can you hold the shoulders up the whole time, okay? Then, second, after we do the leg extension, I want you to continue to push that low back into the floor, but when you come to the top, we see an opportunity here. Coach Stacy sees an opportunity here. I want you taking these hips and that core, rolling those hips in towards that belly. I want you activating every single bit of your core, and I want you driving these knees towards your chest for a reverse crunch. You got me? Will you do it with me? Come on, try it. Boom! Right here. Boom! Okay, I'm gonna try it with the squeezing at the ankles, because we've already learned that that's going to increase the challenge. Boom! So right here, don't let that low back off the floor at all, and boom. Okay, you want a level 3 challenge? Okay, fully extend, shoulders up, core, reverse crunch, and drive those heels up towards the ceiling even tighter. Let's do it with me, come on. Yeah! Oh yeah. Boom! Guys, isn't that awesome? So we took a move and we've drawn the pelvic floor in and all the core work there because we're squeezing the adductors, which triggers some more core stabilizing muscles. Then we've lengthened the legs out in extension while tightening the core. That absolutely is a game changer in building your core, especially down here in that rectus abdominis muscles. And you're getting this six pack that you guys see all the time that most people want. you're activating that by keeping those shoulders up the whole time. You're welcome. Man, I'm telling you all my trade secrets, guys. I have had 6 babies myself. They're not adopted. 6 babies. I got 7 grandkids, so shout out to the grandbabies. I love you guys. You're so precious. And trust me, I have had to work on core. I've had to rebuild my core multiple times through here. You absolutely can do it. I hope this helps you get your power back. You know what else? You know what else? That you hear it all the time. You've got to follow it up with good nutrition, because I'll tell you, in fact, I'll tell you later this week, you can ruin all that good quality fitness effort with a poor diet. Sugar and stress will show up on that belly. So if you manage your nutrients well and you do the right activities, you absolutely can get good core strength built. And then you at your best will get your power back.